Howdy folks, Tetsu here, down in lower tiers where the power's low, but the battles are fierce. And today I'll be continuing my self-proclaimed quest to archive all the battles during the first 7U tournament, from which thereby hope to bring light to the tier and possibly help it grow. So, join me as we move on to the third match of round 4. Our combatants this time will be Chuva De Perereca versus Ice Yazu. Starting off in the second round, Chuva De Perereca reigned defeat against all opposition, beating Arronboyer and BeatsBlack in 2 consecutive 2-0 victories. Similarly, Ice Yazu started off in the second round, defeating both Martainvtran and Shing'n Streets, going 2-0 and 2-1 respectively. Regardless, their skill should be witnessed here today by both myself and you the viewer. If you happen to enjoy the video, I humbly request you click that like button. Also subscribe and click that bell if you want to be notified for later uploads. Working together, we can bring more attention to this fascinating metagame. With all that said, let's begin. Okay, match 3 of round 4. Best of 3. In the blue corner, starting at round 2, they managed to get through with sound and firm victories, going 2-0. Chuva De Perereca! And also, starting in round 2, they've also made a pretty decent showing so far, although they did only have a 2-1 victory in round 3. Regardless though, introducing Ice Yazu! This should be a great match, folks. Get ready. Let the battle begin. Let the balls fly. Let's play lead meta game. Tentacool coming from the blue corner, as well as from the red corner. Moving forward, Hydro Pump coming downfield. Chuva De Perereca answers with their own. Misses the first, hits the second. Serve coming from Ice Yazu. Both players trying to do as much damage as possible. Chuva De Perereca using another Hydro Pump, and it connects. Ice Yazu going for ramp. Charmeleon switched in for Chuva De Perereca. Tentacool once again back, trying to lessen the damage. Ice Yazu going for their own Charmeleon. Tentacool is going to need to be sacked. And Chuva De Perereca brings in their own Charmeleon. Fire Blast hits. Do we see a counter? We do! It's a failure! Chuva De Perereca did very well. The double counter fail. Critical hit Fire Blast from Chuva De Perereca. Ice Yazu answers with their own Fire Blast. Slash hits, bringing Ice Yazu to 2%. The blue corner gets hit by Body Slam. Slash connects. Charmeleon down to 16%. That's Ice Yazu's Charmeleon goes down. Golbat switched in. And Chuva answers in kind with their own double edge hits. The blue corner gets confused via Confuse Ray, but Golbat breaks through, bringing Ice Yazu to 46%. Chuva De Perereca hits itself in confusion. The next turn, double edge hits. Another double edge connects, bringing it to 6%. And Golbat hits itself in confusion. The blue corner loses their Golbat. Meowth comes in from Chuva De Perereca, and Ice Yazu's Golbat goes down. Ivysaur for Ice Yazu. Charmeleon gets put to sleep as it's switched in. Ivysaur for Chuva De Perereca gets hit by a crit Body Slam. No paralysis. Another Body Slam comes in. Sleep Powder misses for Chuva. Body Slam hits again, and Ivysaur is finally paralyzed, but it misses Body Slam, and it gets taken out. Blue corner down 1 mon. Well, down 3 mons, but you get the point. Meowth comes in, hits Ivysaur for quite a bit of damage. Takes it to 22%, but Meowth goes down. Chuva sends in their Voltorb. Ivysaur is brought to 7%, not before being taken out, but Voltorb is brought to 46%. The red corner sends in their Meowth. Thunder connects, bringing Meowth below half health, and Voltorb gets taken down. Charmeleon is in, but it's asleep, and it's going to be hit by Slash, winning the first match, Ice Yazu. Whew, that was a bit high octane. All right. Okay, here we go. Game 2. Let's play lead meta game. Tentacool for both players once again. Here we go. Hydro Pump coming from Chuva De Perereca, and a sort of a mirror for last, but in the opposite, Ice Yazu misses their Hydro Pump, but then connects with the other. Tentacool is for Ice Yazu is brought down to 48%, and Chuva goes for a wrap, chipping down lower than half health, well within range. Charmeleon goes for a slash. Ice Yazu switches their Charmeleon to tank it. Body slam connects onto Chuva. Slash connects. Counter. Do we see counter? No. Slash takes out Ice Yazu's Charmeleon. Clefairy is switched in. Fire Blast hits. No burn, but Thunder Wave does connect onto Chuva. Hitmonchan brought in for the blue corner, but it gets taken out by a crit! Psychic! Tentacle is switched in, goes for a wrap to bind the fairy in the later generations. Tentacle for Ice Yazu is switched in. It's below half health. It's at 34%. Meowth switched in to Chuva De Perereca. Tentacle is taken out by Ice Yazu. Clefairy's once again brought in. Do we see a Thunder Wave? No, we see a counter! Chuva De Perereca takes out Ice Yazu's Clefairy. Ivysaur's brought in, and Meowth is just going ham. Body Slam connects instead, and Ivysaur's at 12%. Sleep Powder misses! Chuva goes in for the final slash, and Ice Yazu's down 3 mons to 1. Meowth for Ice Yazu, but tries to take it out, but it actually hits Chuva at 2%, and Ice Yazu's Meowth is taken out. Golbat comes in, Mega Drain hits, and Meowth finally goes down. Ivysaur is hit by confusion. Sleep Powder finally connects. But Golbat is asleep. Tentacle is switched in by Chuva, and it begins to deal as much damage as possible. Blizzard misses. Blizzard connects, brings Golbat to 1%, and Golbat's still asleep, so it goes down, allowing Chuva De Perereca to win the second game. Ay. Alright. Okay. On to the third and final game of this episode. Let's play lead metagame. Hitmonchan for Chuva De Perereca and Tentacle for Ice Yazu. The red corner switches in their Ivysaur, which tanks a Body Slam. No paralysis. Hitmonchan goes for the Mega Kick, but misses as Sleep Powder goes in, connecting. Charmeleon for Chuva is hit by a Body Slam upon entry, and it gets paralyzed. Charmeleon for Ice Yazu. Chuva isn't able to attack. Fire Blast connects. Slash hits Ice Yazu's Charmeleon. Slash back and forth damage for both players. Chuva is not able to attack again. And Charmeleon goes down for the blue corner. Tentacle switched in. Tentacle for Ice Yazu was brought in. Surf connects, dealing a little bit of chip damage. Hydro Pump hits Chuva's. Hydro Pump misses for Chuva, and it finally connects. Crit Hydro Pump, bringing Ice Yazu's Tentacle to 35% health. But not before Tentacle for Chuva is brought to 58. Meowth is brought in. Wrap misses. Ivysaur for the blue corner is brought in, tanking a slash. A Body Slam connects. No paralysis, but Sleep Powder misses. Ivysaur is switched out. Hitmonchan is brought in. Ice Yazu going to town with their Meowth this time, as Hitmonchan is still asleep, tanking itself and taken out. Chuva goes for their Meowth now. And we see a battle tie. Do we see a victory? Yes, Chuva is able to win the speed tie. Golbat brought in by Ice Yazu. Golbat also for Chuva. Double Edge connects. Red corner is now confused and it hits itself in confusion. Rhyhorn is brought in. Tanks a Double Edge. More confusion for the red corner. And more self-inflicted damage. Golbat is going to town. It actually is going for a Double Edge. I guess expecting Ice Yazu to switch. But Rhyhorn keeps hitting itself. Mega Drain finally used. And Rhyhorn goes, down. Ivysaur for the red corner gets confused once again. But Razor Leaf is able to break through, but it doesn't do much. Double Edge hits. Confusion damage. Charmeleon for Ice Yazu. Crit Double Edge brings it to 5%. Mega Drain hits and takes Charmeleon down. Golbat for Ice Yazu is brought in. It goes for its own confusion. The blue corner is finally confused. Double Edge connects. Golbat for Chuva breaks through, dealing damage. Both monsters below 35% health. Ivysaur switched in for Chuva and is sacrificed to a Double Edge. Tentacle comes in. Hyper Beam connects. Crit and takes it out. Golbat for Chuva. Hyper Beam hits once again. It's only Meowth against 3 Mons. Meowth is able to use a Thunderbolt. Takes out Ice Yazu's Golbat. Ivysaur is in. Slash connects. Ivysaur goes down. And finally it's Tentacle, but Meowth's gonna outspeed and take it out. Leading to Chuva De Perereca going 2-1. So, what did we learn? Where Wrap is a slow but safe-ish way to chip down Elite Tentacle, the Surf, Hydro Pump, and Wrap chip combo is certainly faster. Also action-packed, cause look at this, water flying everywhere. It certainly has an issue with accuracy, then again though, Wrap is also inaccurate. So, both are valid. Mega Kick is a 120 base power normal type move with an accuracy of 75%. Against Ivysaur, the damage is between 36.8 to 43.3%. As stated though, it's very inaccurate. So, Body Slam, which does between 26.3 to 30.9% and has a 30% chance to cause paralysis, probably makes more sense in this situation, even if it does less damage, especially with it having 100% accuracy. Not to say Mega Kick is not unusable. Last match I talked about how it can be used as a Revenger against Tentacle that's below half health, doing a minimum of 55.8%, which is actually pretty useful. With the match over, Chuva De Perereca will be continuing on in the WB, while Ice Yazu with their first elimination will be heading down to the LB. We'll be catching up with them again later, I'm sure, and if you haven't enjoyed the video, why not join in on the fun? I've got all the necessary links down in the description, from the resource hub to the Discord. Hope to see you there, and until next time everybody, take care. Bye!